Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I have some very, very, very special guests here today. We got Catherine, Kate, and Sean. Please introduce yourself, folks.
So I'll go first. I'm Catherine. I am a registered dietitian, so I am really interested in food. And I'm here today to hopefully learn some tips on flavouring food and making some midweek meals.
And I'm Kate. I am a health and fitness coach as well as a mom of 6, and I am also an athlete. And this is Sean.
Son of her and just really interested in food right now.
That it?
Yeah.
Good. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to do 2 meals that anyone could knock up in probably between 15 and 25 minutes. It's going to be fun. It's going to be practical takeaways. The point of this is just showing people how easy it is to cook. Well, it's not easy, but well, it is easy.
Yeah,
it's easy. It's going to be easy.
And we want it to be accessible to people.
Simple
so they feel
meals,
like they can.
accessible. One of them's going to be more of a meal prep one, so you can just roast it off. It's going to be a tray bake, a chickpea tray bake. Sean's going to make it.
I'm gonna help make it.
Sean's going to make that. And the next one's going to be a gochujang, which I have learned how to say now after many years of calling it gochujang. The gochujang coconut chicken curry, which I love anything coconutty, and it's more of like a midweek sort of meal. I suppose you could use it for meal prep as well.
You probably could, because it makes a few days. Yeah, it's saucy enough, isn't it? So
yeah. Anyway, we're cooking everything from scratch. We're gonna make it with loads of flavour, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Okay? Everyone, are we in? Yeah.
Sounds good.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
We're doing the tray bake first. We're going to put in the veg. So, Sean, if you want to put the veg in there.
There's a lot of veg.
Yeah, it's a lot of veg.
So that was one thing I did say to Stevie, that it would be helpful to have at least 2 bright colours in there. So well done. Sorry.
Which house is bright color? Red and green?
Purple, yeah, green and red. So he's actually got 3 colours in there. So yeah.
Bonus content.
Bonus.
She wanted 2 and we give her 3. These are chickpeas. Tell them something about chickpeas. Chickpeas are very, very cheap and accessible, which makes them a really good midweek meal.
They're great. And they also count towards one of your 5 a day. So they do. So only 1 portion a day. So if you are struggling with veg, like beans, lentils, chickpeas, count towards your veg portion. And they're really high in different types of fibre, which is really good for the gut. But for some people, they can cause a few wee symptoms. But for others, seem to be.
This is something I've never had in my life.
What, chickpeas?
Yeah.
You're going to love them. So when I'm cooking chickpeas, usually, now you can keep the chickpea juice for other things. We are not going to do that today. But when I'm roasting them, I like to drain them, give them a quick wash, and then we're going to dry them off with some kitchen paper. And when you're drying them off, that's just to make sure that they crisp up a bit.
I've also heard that if you rinse them well, that it can help with some of those digestive bloating issues.
Yeah.
And all the extra
Yeah, it
salts and
does.
things off of it.
I was actually just about to say that. So the juice contains a lot of like flatulent type of things in them, so they can be quite irritating for someone with like IBS or like that just finds themselves quite bloated after eating them. So if you wash them well, or sometimes people soak them in like boiling water for like a minute or 2 just to soften them.
People use that stuff as the juice to come out of it, like they use it as as an egg white substitute.
Yes, it's like a thick juice, yeah. And
I've used it in hummus, like when you make hummus with the chickpeas.
Oh yeah.
I will use the juice. Sometimes I find my hummus can be quite dry, so that's actually a good tip.
So I save 1 can of the juice and use that in place of water, and it adds a little bit more flavor to it.
That's a really good tip.
So we've just dried off all the chickpeas. You don't have to make sure they're bone dry, but I'm gonna make balls of this. Come on, there we go.
And how many portions do you think we could make out of this?
This is going to be 4 portions in around that. But it looks like there's a lot of veg there, but when veg cooks, especially when it roasts, it shrinks up. So there's going to be, when we take that out, there's going to be a lot less in it than when we started. Okay, now olive oil. We're going to cook with it. This is going to be the vehicle to cook with in this. And because this is 4 portions, I am going to put a liberal amount of olive oil in this. But there's 4 portions, so if you've done that over, say, 4 people, so that's like 1 tablespoon per serving.
It looks like 4 tablespoons in there.
It's not
That's
a
a good. No, it's not. And actually, that's a good point. Is actually a lot of people would put potentially 1 tablespoon in there,
Yeah.
you know, because that's the fat portion. But because you're portioning out 4, that's
Yeah.
helpful. Yeah.
Salt. I use diamond crusted salt.
Might have to invest in some
Okay,
of this stuff.
you definitely have to invest in. You use this. This is big in the States.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
you have
usually
some?
use that Maldron salt.
Malton. Yeah, I have
Is
that.
that
I have
good?
as well. But I'll show you why
We all
I.
know Stevie loves his salt.
I love salt.
Yes, I usually have Maldron
So
salt at home.
let me show you. This is a good one, right? This is Malton salt here. Okay.
Okay.
So it is very coarse.
Yeah, chunky.
Okay. This is kosher salt.
So fine.
And
Okay.
do we have table salt? Do we have table salt? I probably threw it out. I did throw it out. But table salt, which is like your traditional cheap table salt you can get anywhere,
Yeah.
is even finer than that. It's almost like
Powder.
powdered, not quite, but like it's so fine. So this is why this is the kosher salt, I believe, is perfect for cooking in general. And I would always finish off with Maldon salt just at the end, like if it needs, because you get a bit of texture with that as well. But that is why as well. So when you're using table salt, it's so difficult to control the seasoning because it's just like a small bit is loads because it's so fine. But when you're using the kosher salt, it's just a bit more coarse than the table salt, and it's just easier to feel through your fingers and know exactly how much you're putting on.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so that's why I use kosher salt, and plus it's naturally made. You know, it's not no additives or anti-clumping agents or anything in it.
Yeah.
So salt lesson over. Now this is the bit where I'm going to ask Catherine to close her eyes, and I'm going to season up it. How would you feel about that?
I think that's okay, and I would look at that and think that's okay for 4 portions worth.
I would double that.
Would you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. You're about flavour, so that's fair.
And again, I still think I still believe that I might need to put a bit on after that as well.
Okay.
But we'll go with that for now. Okay.
For now, yeah.
And will you taste it? Will you taste it?
Oh,
okay.
it'll taste delicious, I'm sure.
You would
And
love
that's maybe why. All your
You
food.
would love it. Remember Ian salts.
Sean, you're going to now put in, if the spoon fits. No, it doesn't.
No, it does not.
I don't know. Why do they do that? Why don't they make it that they can put a teaspoon or?
Give you another spoon.
I am so glad to hear a chef say that because I often then pour it on and then it just goes way, like there's so much more than a teaspoon.
It's so silly, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. So when I'm seasoning, normally I would just go like this, but because we've got
Yes.
guests here, I'm going to do it politely. So Sean, you do exactly what I'm going to do with this one, okay? Smoked paprika.
And what's good again, they're like cupboard staples, aren't they? They're just
Cupboard
something
staples.
everyone will have generally.
I'm going to put 2 of that on. And you're going to put one of them.
One of
Yeah. That's it. Pour it over. Yeah, I would like. I think like, as well. Like people, when they're cooking, don't be afraid. Like just give it a bit of welly. It can it's going to be fine. You're not making a sponge cake for the queen. You're making food for yourself at the house. A few chili flakes.
And that's one thing about cooking compared to baking is that you can be a bit more experimental, you know, can't you, rather than being very specific.
Exactly. You can really let the hair down. So Sean, you're going to mix that up now. Just with your hands, roll your sleeves up, and just. I seen you wash your hands earlier, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Let's go.
didn't.
I think that cans as well. Like you need it. You can mess about with one of these all day and night, but like it's not gonna coat things the way you want it. You want all the flavour in around all the veg and make it all just come together.
That's actually one thing I've adopted from watching your videos is really getting my hands dirty because I would have been having the wooden spoon.
Like you wash them before and you wash them after. Who cares? You know, it's all good.
And as you said, you can even feel the spices, and you can coat things, like especially with olive oil, you can coat things fully.
I even have a salad that is basically raw kale, and you have to get in there with your hands and massage the leaves with the olive oil.
That's right.
And then it's so much more palpable and like edible versus really hard and coarse as a raw veg.
Yeah.
But it's really lovely in this salad that I make with kale and green beans and stuff, and it's really good once you get it completely coated in olive oil.
So
Oh, that does. Look at the shine off
You
it.
better come wash your hands.
Too salty.
That's what we said. Coming from the dietitian.
Just gonna whack that in now. 200 degrees for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna check it after 15 and give it a toss about. We're just going to finish it off. I'm going to make a lemon yogurt for this one as well, just a spoon over the top of it to give it a nice creaminess when we're finished. This is just a bit of yogurt with lemon juice for the finishing touches on the tray bake. And we'll just put that on when it's finished. Now this is dish number 2. This is a Gucci Gang. This is the gochujang chicken. Perfect midweek meal, nice curry. We're gonna get ready in less than 20 minutes. It's gonna have all the veg, all the protein, and all the carbohydrate. Should we cook rice? We're going to cook rice. All the carbohydrate you're going to need for a family of 4. Starting off with the olive oil. As you can see, my cast iron pan is nice and hot. That's what you want it. You want it nice and hot before you start cooking. Make sure all the oil is all around it. And then in with the chicken. I'm using chicken thighs here because they're much more forgiving. There is a slightly higher fat content, but we're all about the flavor here, so we're going to use them. Want to spread that out on the pan. This is a one-pan wonder, yeah? We love it. First seasoning of salt. And then now I am not going to touch that. I'm going to wait until it develops a flavour. We want it to develop a flavour before you start, messing about and showing around the place.
And would you generally use chicken thighs, Stevie, a lot over plain chicken fillets, especially for like curries and things?
Especially for curries and things, yeah. Sandwiches and stuff, if I'm meal prepping, I would more use breast, a leaner meat. But I just much prefer the taste of the thigh.
And what's interesting is you start with the chicken first. A lot of recipes you see would start with the onion first.
If I was cooking with chicken breast, I'd be starting with the onion first. Okay. Yeah, I would. In fact, if I was cooking with chicken breast, you can do this with chicken breast if you want.
Okay.
You get the chicken in, you brown it off, you get a good colour on it, and then you remove it from the pan, and then you start all over again basically with the onions, and you start developing then, and then you put in the coconut milk, and then you reintroduce the chicken breast back into the pan, so that it doesn't really overcook. Okay. Does that make sense? Yeah.
But with too many dry.
Because I kind of prefer breast more because it's just, I don't know. I don't like all the fat on it.
Yeah,
so that's good advice to know how to do it if you're going to use a different type of meat.
Yeah. You can't. It's not going to be inedible if you just use breast from the start. It'll not matter. I just would prefer to do it like that.
Even a flavour enhancement and texture side of things, good to know.
What about microwave rice?
I think it's fine. Like again, I think the benefit sometimes of eating a home style, like you're maybe putting effort into making the curry, and it's totally fine to maybe have the microwave rice. I would tend to go for more like mixed grains, or like go for ones with less ingredients in them. If you can. But I just think for a lot of people, it's a really good, easy, quick midweek way to cook their carbohydrates. So it's fine.
So girls, and boys, look at the colour here. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
See the colour?
Yep.
But you're not going to get that colour if you put it in the pan and start shaking straight away.
Okay.
Probably the mistake I usually make.
Me too. Like I think sometimes.
I don't leave it long enough.
Me too. I think if it's sticking, it's burning, and I'm like, well, need to move it.
The thing about it is, it does stick, and then when it's ready to release, it stops. It does. It unsticks. Same as salmon skin. If you ever pan frying salmon.
Yes.
If you take it off too early, it'll rip the skin. But if you take it off at the right time, it will lift off. It'll tell you when it's ready, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that chicken is like this. Then we're going to get in the veg.
And peppers are higher in vitamin C than oranges. Did you know that, guys?
I didn't know that.
No. Because this time of year when people are sick.
Really? Are they? Yeah.
Yeah. Peppers are one of the highest vitamin C content, fruit and veg. That and like kiwis as well is another big one.
No, I still tried the oranges.
Oranges are nice this time of year.
I wouldn't normally ever have this amount of stuff in a pan.
Right.
But because it's a midweek meal, we're feeding families here. I'm not making a world-class meal for the one or two people.
Yeah.
It's still okay. It's still okay to do this.
But I feel like a lot of people at home, this is the type of cooking they need because it's either like they're making it for big families or they're making enough for tomorrow. So I think that's realistic.
Exactly, and it's not gonna affect it too much.
What size pan is that you're using?
I think this is it 12-inch or 14-inch?
Yeah, it looks like a pizza. Yeah, 12-inch
Maybe
pizza.
12, I think.
Looks like the benchmark. As in peppers cook, again, like the veg in here, it's going to shrink down a lot, so there's going to be more room in the pan very, very soon.
That's always a really disappointing thing about veg is it shrinks. You know, especially roasted veg. It reduces by about half.
What about our?
Looks good.
Smells great. Smells great. So once that veg has got cooking a bit, I'm going to put in the gochujang. You can get that. I think you can get that in basically any supermarket now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know it? No.
No.
It's so strong.
I haven't.
Red pepper paste, but it's not super spicy, is it?
It's super spicy.
It's super spicy.
Yeah.
Coconut milk will bomb.
Yeah. The cook and
Wow, that's a good portion there. So how much would you add?
I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon here.
A liberal tablespoon.
One and a bit.
I would say that's a liberal tablespoon.
One and a bit. Yeah. Is my tablespoons different than people's tablespoons?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah, yours is a generous tablespoon.
Yes.
You know, there's some recipes would say generous tablespoon.
Always generous. And then once the paste goes in, we want to just try and work it all around the pan. Do you think you could do that for me?
Keep it all in the pan.
And try to keep it in?
Yeah, try and keep it in.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of the Asian spices and things can be hard to find, Stevie. Like, would you go to the Asian supermarkets to get certain things? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're getting a lot more accessible now, even like Tesco's and stuff. And there's,
Tesco's and Sainsbury's are
Yeah.
The pan, especially the chicken.
Lost a piece of chicken.
I lost a piece of chicken
Oh, and your pepper.
and the pepper, nearly.
it's not as easy as it looks, is it?
No, it's not.
See these here, I have an issue with these. These are £2.65 a tin and they don't even put an opener on top of it.
Yeah, that's very frustrating. Any tin that I have to actually open, I'm like, damn.
I don't mind opening them if they're like 50p from Tesco's, but come on, Blue Dragon.
And do you use full fat, Stevie, or light, or does it depend? Just
Either or.
either or.
Either or.
Why don't you just put it on one side? So
I prefer the full fat for the quality of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do notice for the kind of lower fat ones. Is sometimes they've other things added actually. So
They do, yeah. So look at that. See this here? How nice it looks now, yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna go in with the coconut milk. Right, give it a mix, Sean.
and this is a really fast curry, you know, from start to finish, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty fast, pretty fast. You can see it start. It's gonna thicken up here pretty soon.
it is already starting to.
It is thickening up, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now what I will do right now is the performance enhancers. Brown sugar. Brown sugar is just going to balance the heat, and this is a tablespoon. That's a normal tablespoon, yeah? Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Yeah. Good portion control there.
A little bit of brown sugar, bit of fish sauce, you know, so this is
That's what you're talking about.
this is a salty element.
Yeah.
Do you work with it at all? Do you
I
ever
do.
use it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of cooking courses you would do in like Asian inspired dishes, they love their fish sauce.
I'm going to put about a tablespoon of that in.
People obviously who don't like fish would veer away from fish sauce, but do you think it's when it's in the dish it is fishy?
No, you can't taste it at all. If you can taste it, you've done some damage somewhere along the line. Like fish sauce should be just like, you shouldn't even recognize it's there at all. Bit of soy sauce. Put 2 tablespoons of that.
This is going to be salty, spicy, and maybe a little bit sweet.
And then a tiny bit of red wine vinegar.
Is that a homemade one?
No.
Looks like
Can you make it? Can you?
No, that's what I was curious to know. Some people do things like that, like they ferment their vinegar.
I just like these bottles.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, lovely. That's going to be really good. So Sean, you can stop stirring now, and we're just going to let that reduce. It's probably, you'll see the line. See this line here? See it, Josh? I don't know if you can get that. So when that goes down there, people say to me, "What does reduce mean?" So this is where it's at now, and when that reduces to about another like 2 or 3 mil, it'll thicken up, and while things are reducing, they're also just intensifying the flavour every so slightly as well. So every time you bring it down more and more and more, the dish is going to get more rich and more rich and more rich, and all the flavours will just be delicious. So we'll let that on, just let that work away, and this shouldn't be too far away.
And if someone wanted to add in like greens or anything to that,
Oh yeah, well I will be adding ingredients at the end. Yeah.
I was going to ask when would you do that?
For the type of green, I'm going to put in spinach. So I'm just going to put it in at the end, and spinach does not need any cooking at all. It'll just wilt and wilt through it toward like the heat. Yeah, lastminute.com.
Yeah, because I was looking at it and I was like, I would add probably at home something green.
You could add it in now. It really wouldn't really. I just like the pop of it. The pop when it's nice and fresh. Yeah.
What about onions? I would have probably put onions in there.
Just because the space.
Okay. Fair enough. That's good.
Yeah.
But that's good.
Had to make sacrifices.
Because some people with like IBS or gut health issues would struggle with onions and garlic. So that's a really good friendly one that they could make as well there without the garlic and onions.
I would have loads. I see if I'm making it for myself, I would have put in half of each one of them peppers, and I would have put in onions, and I probably would have put in courgettes.
And Catherine loves to talk about that with getting a variety and getting your, what do you call them, your veggie points?
Yeah, plant points.
Plant points.
Yeah,
yes.
so like I think that's what I really focus on in my ethos is actually thinking of how many plants you can get in across the week, rather than like worrying about that day. Like as you said, if you miss one day, it's actually looking at your whole entire week. And things that even you've added there, like spices and herbs, they count as plant points. Your fruit and veg, nuts and seeds, you spoke about that earlier, and even herbal teas and things can count towards plant points. It's trying to expose your gut to different plants essentially, and that's really good for your digestive health as well. So we're all about the gut health point. And then another way you could add extra plant points is you're using basmati rice, which is actually like what we call a low glycemic index carb anyway. Like it slowly digests, but you could change it to like a mixed grain or brown rice, wild rice, all that stuff too.
So basmati different than normal?
Normal white it is, yeah. So it just seems to be in the process of digestion. It seems to be slower to digest, which is a good thing. So I would put like brown rice as top, and then basmati rice would be next, and then white rice, regular white rice would be just in terms of the ranking of release into the bloodstream. Yeah. So it's a good one because it also is a nice flavour, compared to brown rice.
Yeah, brown rice needs a lot of cooking as well. It's relentless, isn't it? Sometimes it's like it's been on for 2 hours, starting to thicken up there. You see that?
And would you ever use corn flour in it?
Yes, 100%. I can actually, if you want, I can use corn flour in this now. If you're stuck for time, this is corn flour. Yeah. A lot of people don't know how to use this. Do you know that? Yeah. Do you know how to use it? Yeah.
Well, I would mix it with cold water. Is that what you're about to do? Yeah.
What I'm going to do? Have I ever used this with you, Josh? No. Do you know how to use corn flour? No. So corn flour is basically a thickening agent, and there's absolutely no issue using it in any cooking. So it was 1 tablespoon of flour. It's also gluten-free.
I just saw that.
Yeah. And to about 1 tablespoon of water. So you get like this slurry. You want to mix it up really well. You don't want any lumps in that, okay? And then you always want to put it into the thing, whatever the thing is, when it's boiling. Okay, you don't put it in at any other point.
Yeah.
And then you'll notice how quick this will thicken up. And you want to work it while you're putting it in.
Yeah, I definitely don't do that.
You don't know?
Well, I think I pour it all in and then I mix, rather than.
You can do that as well. If this was in a pot, I would have just dunked all that in. It's just I can't mix it right. So see how it's thickening up already?
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, I have a few gluten-free family members, so I usually use corn flour for a lot of my cooking, and also if I make gravy from scratch, then I'll use corn flour to thicken the gravy, especially at Christmas time and Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And rice, actually curries are quite good for gluten-free family members because rice is naturally gluten-free.
In with the washed spinach.
There's a lot of spinach.
But it's not.
Because it cooks down really quickly.
It's one of those veg that when it's in a dish, it takes on the flavour of the dish, isn't it? It's like courgettes. It's an easy one
so neutral.
Yeah. I know this because I have a 1-year-old at home, so I'm trying to sneak, all the veg in without him kind of noticing. So it's,
See how that's just brought that to life, can't you?
it's very vibrant.
And once the corn flour goes in, you want to cook it out just for at least a minute, just so it loses that like flouriness nearly, the powderiness. Like I think that curry looks absolutely amazing right now, I have to say.
Yeah.
Josh, we should do a curry sometime, shouldn't we?
That's a cookbook there recipe. It's great.
So look at the colours. So what do we do now? We're good to go. Will we plate up?
Sounds good. Yeah.
So our tray bake is ready. Our chickpea and roasted veg tray bake. You can see how much it shrunk down.
Yes.
Can you? Yeah. And we've got this beautiful gochujang curry, which looks absolutely insane. If I don't mind saying so myself,
Yes,
can we agree on
very
that? Yeah.
excited.
So I'm finishing off the chickpeas just with a tiny bit of lemon juice, and I'm going to give it a bit of balsamic as well, just for a tiny bit of richness. That's just going to finish it off well. Really important. You know what I should have done? I should have let you taste it before and
That's
after. The acidity. The acidity.
Yeah.
Oh, give that a mix about, right? And then this is good to go basically, so I'm going to plate it up.
And you would see people adding things to halloumi and things like that into that.
Perfect,
Because that's
absolutely
something that
perfect.
could go-
This is so versatile. This is like the base, and then whatever, or it can be the main thing. But you could add halloumi, you can add feta. If I was doing this for meal prep, I would maybe like have my Tupperware, and I would have maybe buckwheat or quinoa or couscous or maybe cavolo nero there, and then just have this as the main event. And you could build it. You could have like your grain cavolo nero, and then this at the top, or maybe even a bit of cheese over the top of that.
Yeah, that's good because I was going to ask about what could you serve it with, so it's
Yeah.
perfect.
So it's good. It's a good solo, and it's a good main event also.
Yeah.
So this will be the chicken. So how many people do you think you could feed her that?
I'd say 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And like you could even add like a tin of chickpeas to that curry too, to like if you had more family members.
Butter beans, chickpeas, anything.
Yeah. And that's what's nice about curries. You could also make it fish bait, like prawns and things like that, couldn't you?
Or prawns, tofu, like everything here is just like we've talked about before, just a guideline rather than a.
Yeah. And that's one thing I would try to say to people is actually rotate your proteins regularly, mix up your chicken and go for, salmon or prawns but to get extra nutrients. So that's helpful to have a base of, foods.
Yeah, I sort of don't be reliant on the one thing all the time, yeah.
That's a really good hosting dish as well, that tray bake, because it's something you could also have people around and you could entertain them while that's in the oven.
Yeah, you can, yeah, for sure.
When you said tray bake, I thought you originally meant like a brownie
Dessert?
or a cookie.
Yeah, something like that.
Not a caramel square.
And then I'm going to, I don't know how you feel about coriander, but I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
Some people have got like a genetic thing against coriander, they can't use it.
I love coriander.
Did you know it just tastes like soap?
Yeah, Daniel, my husband, he would be like that. So we'll have to leave it out and then sprinkle on mine.
I think we got 2 pretty nice dishes here.
Lovely, beautiful.
Okay.
Quick and easy.
Right.
Took us less than an hour to make all of that.
Yeah,
Good meal prep meals through the week.
beautiful meal prep meals, yeah. So if you want to get stuck in, there's some forks. There you go, folks. Please
sample.
let the guests eat first, and then me and Josh will just eat that whole
Right,
tray
go
out of
Sean.
the.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear too salty, by the way. I'll be so upset.
Oh, not salty. No, it's great. Oh, that's amazing.
Is it?
I love curry.
I like curry.
I'll often judge a restaurant, like a Thai restaurant, based on their red curry because I love red curry. But that is amazing gochujang curry. I'll have to buy that paste and make it.
Are you just saying that because we're rolling here, or did you really like it?
I
Yeah.
really do like it because I'm a giant fan of curry. For
And what will be different between that and what you could cook at home? Is that nicer?
Nothing. Yeah,
It's very rich.
it is very rich, but it's so easy because it was just that paste you added in there, and it is a
Paste
red
is super
pepper
strong.
paste.
So it's
so-
I was actually gonna say the red pepper is beautiful.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Really
really
do.
good.
So what do you think? Out of 10?
10 out of 10.
10 out
I
of
said
10.
10 out of 10 for look and 10 out of 10 for taste.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
really delish.
so kind.
So
Sean,
really good.
Sean, you made them, Sean. You
Well
made
done.
that. How does it feel?
Good.
You'll
Yeah.
come back.
You like it?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, is that us? Say bye to everyone.
Bye. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
much for having us,
It's been
Stevie.
so good to have Sean, Kate. Why I completely took a frame in your name there? I'm sorry. Sean, Kate, and Catherine on the show. It's been amazing. It's been really fun, and I think we should do it again sometime.
Absolutely.
Get some questions from your people and say
Yeah.
what do they want to make, and we'll teach them how to make it.
Sounds like that'd be
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Sean. Keep her lit.